Art Table. If you're an alien lover, we're going to be making an alien on a planet. I think it will be Mars. I'm not sure. It will be whichever planet it comes out to look like. And I'm going to draw outer space, and it's going to be very hard, but I think we can do it. So, and it's going to be very long. I'm going to start out by sketching my little alien. Actually, I'm actually going to start out sketching my planet, because I need to put a planet there. I found a perfect planet color. If you don't have this color, you can use something else. You use what's around, just like in my other video if you ever watched it. I'm going to draw little circles on it. I'm going to color those in a different color. I'm trying to go for Mars vibes. If you think about it, it kind of looks like a scoop of chocolate ice cream with nuts on it. But that's not what it's going to be. It will turn into Mars. I hope. I'm going to color code this thing, which means, well, I don't actually know what that means, but I feel like it means that I'm going to go over it with different colors. I'm going to code this color. And if you're coloring this, try not to get it on your table. Now that that's done, I want to make sure that I don't go over the balls too much. So I'm going to take this kind of reddish, going to fill in the balls with it. And then I'm going to take, I feel like a darker red, and dab it on top. I feel like we'll make it have more outer space vibe. And then, instead of using this color, most of my planet colors are down here. And then I'm going to grab this one, it's a little lighter, and fill in some spots with this. So I feel like this is what makes it look like a planet. So I'm kind of just like shading in the white with this color. Starting to give not chocolate vibe anymore. I feel like it's starting to give a planet just a little bit. And if you think this looks really good, please subscribe. And if you have already, good for you. If you didn't, you need to. I feel like this is enough for the planet. And then it comes my favorite part. The alien's the main piece, so I will be sketching it and this, going over with green marker and then coloring it in with crayon. But I feel like I'm going to put him here, and he's going to have like this ovally head. It needs to be big enough for his eyes, and his eyes are going to be like that. I feel like he's coming out good. And I feel like I kind of want him to have like a smirk on his face. So I'm going to take my black pencil and kind of like make that like a little tiny smirk on his face. And color in his eyes black. I feel like that's kind of good. And then for his body, I'm going to go like this and make his arm. He has alien arms, so they're kind of weird looking. And I'm going to make his body. I thought he would come out a lot better. Oh, why am I coloring it in? Actually, I'll just color it in with this because I am. And then I'll make some more creepy alien arms. Now we don't need to go over him in marker. Now time to color him in. I'm going to name him Jeff. Jeff is sitting there now. He's standing there. I feel like I'm gonna erase Jeff's body just a little bit. And I'm actually gonna put alien legs there so you can see them. I'll make them darker. Alien legs. I like it. Next comes outer space. And outer space is a little hard because I want to draw a saucer, a flying saucer. If you don't know what that is, it's like those vehicles that they come in. This is kind of hard to explain how to make, so I can't really explain how I made this. I'm just going to. I actually have never practiced making an alien saucer because I never thought I would make one, and I'm actually pretty good at it. It's just one of my things on my list, so I decided to make it. Never thought I would actually make it. Oh, yeah, alien saucer. I have a very nice color for the glass in the alien saucer. And believe it or not, I think it might be somewhere in this. Maybe this purple, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking. I know I used to have a light blue somewhere. I guess we're using this color. This color is kind of like a lightish blue. It's gonna go in here. This is actually a pretty good alien saucer. So I actually can't explain it. Didn't really want to, but you go like this, like you make this shape. And then you just come around like this, like make a giant oval on the bottom with a half circle on top. Then you just connect to the half circle, and to make the highlights, you add a little curved line, and then a little curved one under it, a little curved line, a little curved line under it, then a little circle. And then you just add circles down here. And then what I'm going to do is I want those highlights to show, so I'm going to try my best not to color them in. If coloring the lines is hard for you, then you don't have to, but I would like to. I feel like I might color these in too. These are going to be like lights. So I'm going to color them in all different colors. And then I'm going to do this yellow. Going to be all different colors. And if you don't want to make one with all different colors, you don't have to. I feel like some pink in there would be nice, you know, give it a little pop. And then I have room for one more color, and I think the last color is going to be green. I feel like this green. Fun fact, I don't think I ever used this green. Actually, I have used this green. And I feel like that's it for my alien saucer. And then, make sure that I don't go over them too much. Do I have a gray oil pastel? No, so I will use a gray marker. But if you have a gray, anything else, I would use it. Because now I have to go around these dots. Because I don't want to go over them. Over the dots, but you could see how I made a mistake like coloring this green one in. I'm going over that, but I'm not going over the full dot. I've never heard of Dot Day. Because if you have, then it's actually very cool, kind of. It's something that we celebrate in art class, kind of, at our school. There we go, an alien saucer. A lot bigger than I thought I was going to make it. Now time for space. Have you ever seen, sorry about the light, again, keeps happening. If you ever seen outer space, you have seen that it is kind of like, I want to say like, kind of like a colored shift. But before we do that, I'm going to draw Earth. Earth is going to be tiny because they're very far away from Earth. Earth is over here. He's in the solar system. Not in the crazy out world. He's in the solar system. Earth is kind of hard to draw with all the little shapes. But when you want to draw with Earth, was this the light blue I was looking for? I thought it was marker. It's actually a pencil. Or did I used to have a light blue marker? I don't remember. So that is true that Earth does have like all these little squiggles on it, that we call states. How you make them is you just follow along with your pencil. You make like a wavy line here and here, and then you just color it in. I can't really explain how I did it because I make different Earths every time I make an Earth. So, there you have it. And then the sun, I feel like, is going to be a little bigger than Earth. Not too bigger, actually a lot bigger. But I feel like the sun should definitely be in here because it is part of the solar system. And when we're adding so many details, you just do a circle for the sun. I think you guys know that. The moon. Like this. I'm going to make a crisp moon. Like that and like that. And you just color it in. Now that that is done, officially done, I'm going to work onto the background. The background is very hard. If you want to use if you have any paper or construction paper that has a background, you could do that and just cut out the holes of these. But I'm not doing that today. I have to draw it because I don't have that paper here. I'm going to start off with this navy blue. Yeah, I like that color. This is an outer space color. And when I do outer space, I'm just thinking of this. Scribble, scrabble. Let the feelings come out. But when I'm doing the first color, I'm going to go around our planet. So that with any other color, I can't scribble over our planet. And then, of course, I'll outline this big, beautiful thing that our alien is standing on. I think I'm going to call it Mars. The planet Mars. And Mars actually is a planet. Mars is the biggest planet right here. Now let those feelings come out and scribble scrabble. Just don't scribble scrabble on all your things unless you want outer space to be over everything. That's what outer space is. This is outer space right now. Close up the marker, stick it back in, and now we're going to move on to our purple stage. I'm going to use this dark purple right here. Very, very, very dark. And but now what I'm doing with this color is I'm going to outline our ship. I forgot to do that with the other color. Right in front of my face, and I forgot to do it. How silly. Now color. You might be thinking, this looks like a hot mess right here. How is this going to turn into outer space? It's all going to happen with, I think, the last color. I feel like it's all going to happen with the last color that I use. It's going to turn into outer space. I always feel like outer space has two types of purples in it. So I'm going to do this purple. And I might as well just do this purplish pink because I just feel like adding it. And I feel like this is going to be my last color. See, when I shade over every color with just one color, it comes to life. Even with Scribble Scrabble, it does. If you have a little sister or brother who likes to Scribble Scrabble, maybe you could tell them to try this. because this is like right up their alley. Scribble scrabbing. I feel like this turned it into outer space. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is giving me the vibe, outer space, alien planets. And that's kind of what I wanted. Just kidding, it is what I wanted. I'm starting to feel like that I made a beautiful outer space with an alien in it. And now I can finally cross it off my idea list, which I already did. Because I've never actually made another one. I just crossed it off before I made it. I do not know why. Like, I crossed it off and then I started to make it. So that's something. I'm coloring around my planets, not in the planets, which could be hard for little kids. So maybe you might not want to tell your brothers and sisters, because you might color over your things. But still, art is still beautiful, whichever way you choose you're gonna do it. I think this marker might have no ink after this video. Heads up, if you don't see this marker in my thing again, I probably threw it out. Shaded in the last little corner space. If any of your family members or like your grandma and grandpa have ever like been to outer space, that's like really cool. And if you have like any souvenirs, like that's really, really cool. And maybe you could give this to them. I feel like that is a masterpiece. I feel like all of the art is a masterpiece, but I feel like this is exceptional. But with art, you always want to write your name. My black marker does like not work, so I have to use like a dark brown. Even this side doesn't work. I think that looks exceptional. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and if you did, great job. If you didn't, again, you still need to. Thank you for watching Tessa's Art Table. Check out more of my videos on YouTube. Bye, and some of my shorts. Bye.